Last time we spoke, I told you the story of how we sold our house and left our home of 3 years in North Dakota. Today, I will tell you the story of the summer we spent with our family as we waited for the biggest move of our lives. But let's start back at the beginning. After leaving our home on April 10th, we had a 2-day drive with our sister Ellie before we'd reach our destination, Salt Lake City, Utah. It was an eventful trip. Alice slipped and hurt her back at the hotel, it was my time of the month, and I got super sick, and much more that I won't have time to get into. But after our long drive, we finally made it to my mom's house, where we'd be living for the rest of spring and summer. Then Ellie was off, back to her home in Vegas, and we were left to settle ourselves in. And just a couple days after arriving, we attended Bernie Sanders' Fight Oligarchy rally. Say hi to the video. Hi to the video, Mom.
Ready to see Bernie Sanders and AOC too. On our way. It was March 24th.
Of our rights and our democracy is directly tied to the growing and extreme wealth inequality that has been building in America for years.
Because we believe that in every state of this country, people are prepared to stand up and fight back.
After being stuck in a small red town for so long, it felt really good to be able to go out and actually be a part of the resistance. To make a stand for what we believe in, but also to be around people that saw what we saw and wanted to change it for the better. It was the first time we had ever felt safe in such a large crowd of people. But after that, there was no denying that I had gotten sick. As soon as my body could tell that my work of moving us was over, it collapsed, and I got more sick than I had in a very long time. It started with a cold, or flu, then a sinus infection, then an eye infection, an ear infection, and bronchitis to top it all off. But we couldn't afford to take me to the doctor, so I just had to ride it out at home. It took over 2 weeks before I started to improve, and a month after that for my cough to go away. Luckily, I was able to recover in time to celebrate Alice's birthday, and this year she let me go all out. So I planned a full day of activities for us and gave Alice the passenger princess treatment. We started out with the planetarium, her first time being there in years, and her first time going as her true self. Then we walked around the Gateway Mall, taking advantage of all the photo ops. After that, I surprised her by taking her to a queer bookstore/coffee shop that she hadn't heard about before. We both got matching lesbian flag shoelaces and some pins before moving on to our next stop, which was the Tulip Festival in Thanksgiving Point. There was an entire garden of flowers to wander around, as well as a man-made waterfall, food vendors, and more. Then we explored the rest of Thanksgiving Point, starting with the Dinosaur Museum. And then the biggest surprise of them all, the butterfly biosphere. Butterflies have been Alice's favorite things, and she never leaves the house without wearing at least one butterfly. Yet, somehow, she had never been to a butterfly biosphere.
Very explorative. Very fluttery one.
That one.
Yeah.
I could really tell she was in her element here.
There we go.
We finished off Thanksgiving Point by taking the carousel and then headed out for dinner. I took her to her favorite kind of restaurant, a Japanese steakhouse, and they even sang happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, let's see if I can pull it out.
Nice.
After we'd sufficiently stuffed ourselves, we headed home for the night. She told me it was the best birthday of her life, and I'll only be making them better from here.
Say cheese. Wait.
We were lucky enough to move to Salt Lake in time for me to make it to my sister's college graduation.
Who's an excited brownie? Hello. Getting your bum pats.
Look at the happy girl. Look at that happy girl. Hi, happy brownie. Hello.
So we took a trip down to St. George for a couple of days
Say hi.
to attend her graduation, as well as to celebrate her birthday.
Birthday, dear Sarah.
Me and my mom also made time to explore the town and the nature. But the intense desert summer heat definitely limited us.
Nice. There's a brownie. Nice. Should I unrecord and then take the photo?
Back in Salt Lake City, we attended a Ren fair. It wasn't anything spectacular, and the energy was really low. But there were some cool performers and shops, so it was enjoyable enough.
When I ran after her as a fool, oh, the fox and the
Double castrator? Okay.
Surprise!
By this point, a month had passed, and our schedules quickly filled up. On Friday, we went out with some of my best friends, who also happened to be my cousins, and we spent a night out on the town together. We went to an arcade with a bar, walked around downtown for a bit, and ended the night by riding around on the Lime scooters. Then on Saturday, we met up with a friend that we'd only ever known online for the first time.
Guess what, bitches?
What?
We got a cherry!
We got cherry. Hell yeah.
She hadn't spent much time in the city before, so we gave her a local tour.
Say hi.
We explored the Gateway Mall together, went to another queer coffee shop, and finished off the day at the Sun Trap, the oldest LGBTQ+ bar in Salt Lake. Then on Sunday, we packed up and headed out on the 6-hour drive to Vegas, where we would spend a week with our chosen sister Ellie, who lives there with her husband.
Oh, look at that Tucker.
We also met up there with a long-lost friend of Alice's and his partner, who lived just a couple hours away. Then, before going to our hotel, Ellie surprised Alice with a song she'd spent the last few months writing for her.
I almost honked in my husband's ear, and I would have cried.
And the best part is that I have no idea, because like my eyes are closed, so I'm just.
Please tell me you already started recording.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God.
Oh yeah! Okay. You can open your eyes.
dreams between the sinks. Left the only place you've known because it never let you breathe. They called it freedom, but they built the walls too high.
Did you make this?
And now you're chasing
Wrote it, sang it, everything.
This is your voice? No way. Is this lyrics? Oh. Did you do that?
Sorry, I can't say anything or I'll cry.
I just poked you in the eye. Sorry. Come here, you butt. Oh, that's gonna be so true soon.
Oh, just wait. Here, kiss. I was like, that's easier.
And more than what they fear, even if you're far, I'll always hold you near. This is how the story ends. You're the voice that time spends, and when they come with flames, your eyes might hang your head in shame. You shouldn't have to run to live, but I'll fight so this never happens again. The soldiers to survive. Not this time.
Oh, you beautiful bitch.
Yeah. That.
Oh, I love
so cute.
I'm glad you cried. That took me a month and a half.
Cry, bitch.
Yeah, I better fucking cry. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Happy birthday.
Too. Oh.
What do we think?
Oh my god.
We all cried listening to it. We couldn't ask for a better friend than our Ellie.
Yeah.
Serve kind. I like that.
I like that one too, actually.
Let me do one more.
The next morning, we all met up again and went to brunch together. Then we walked around this beautiful memorial for the victims of a mass shooting that took place in Vegas years ago. And then we all witnessed a car on fire in the parking lot.
That's really ironic.
We actually saw a lot of things catch fire during our week in Vegas.
Oh, it's dripping gas.
Yeah, that's why we
what's
should
happening.
not be around.
Yeah.
Then Ellie showed us around some of her favorite spots in and around the strip.
How's it feel to be here? She just licked my entire face, fucker. Sounds about right.
Go for it. Nice.
We can go down there, but we just like that.
Alice is blacked out.
Are you gonna remember this in the morning, love?
Absolutely not.
No.
That's, yeah.
What would you like to tell to your future self that won't remember any of this? Is there anything notable that you would like to remind yourself of tomorrow morning when you don't remember fuck all?
Make sure to clock into work.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the drunk night so far? The intoxicated night?
Honestly, getting to see Caleb again has been fantastic, and getting to meet his partner and being a part of that, and just seeing how happy he is and how happy you are. I know that Caleb was a brief part of my life, but I genuinely loved him at that time, and I still do, but it's different, of course, now. And I'm just so glad that he's being taken care of.
Oh my
Me
gosh,
too.
I love him. I'm never gonna let him go, I promise. I'll take care of him.
Once night started to fall, my recording time followed suit.
You guys are so cute.
But we mostly just got drunk and drove around with Ellie as our designated driver and spent a lot of time at the hotel pool.
Make a
Oh
rainbow!
my god.
Yeah!
Bet. I will win. I will win.
to do that.
Oh, God.
Everyone say cheese or whatever.
Then we finished off the night with some incredible nachos from Nacho Daddy.
I love your sweater. Where'd you get it? Louis Vuitton, man. That's better than Louis Vuitton.
Then it was time to say goodbye to Caleb and Jenny, since we didn't know if we'd had time to meet up with them before they left in the morning. Knowing that we might not see each other again, it became very emotional for everyone. A lot of our time here was spent hanging around at Ellie's or at the hotel, because Alice still had to work during the weekdays, but during our free time, we went to lots of thrift stores and spent time at the pool, and we were able to see some of Alice's family there too. I didn't document much of that, but I did document our time at the Neon Museum with them. We also decided to do a photo shoot with Alice, since she has yet to really do one before. Then on Friday night, Ellie and John took us to Fremont. We drank and danced and took in all of the bizarre and flashy sights. And then we went back to the hotel and had a sleepover with Ellie.
But off duty, me two middle fingers.
Get out there. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
Oh, my hair is such a goddamn mess. Look at that.
Fuck you. I'm taking a damn picture, so you best be ready. That's so. Hi. Hi. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. Good. Okay.
Heather 2D. So everyone says that you were a cute drunk, but could you clarify if that's the case or not, or if that's just a rumor?
Bitch, you tell me. I'm just doing my thing.
You're just doing your thing? And what is your thing?
Being drunk as fuck.
Look how cute she is.
So cute.
So drunk.
Pepperoni's so pretty.
I liked that one.
Don't go against the bitches. No. I'm
This has been an absolutely insane trip. Massive highs and massive lows. The financial situation and the living situation we're in has been really strenuous and intense, and my body has been put through the ringer. I am so sick right now. I have so many different flare-ups for so many different problems. Other than the getting sick and other than the 100+ degree days we've been having the last half of this week, it's been a pretty awesome trip. And I'm just really glad that I could come down and spend time with Ellie. We've been wanting to for a long time, and this is like the last time that we'll probably get a chance to visit her where she actually lives. Tomorrow we drive back home, and I take a lot of time to get everything functioning properly again. Then on our last day, we started off the morning by going to brunch together. Then we hung out at the pool. To end the day, we drove down the strip when it got dark enough to see all the lights.
The Hard Rock Cafe.
When you look at me,
and we explored this strip mall of gift shops together.
Hi there. What?
This is it. Let's walk through.
The next morning we spent together saying our goodbyes.
No, there's just Lily.
That was so funny though, like the horror. I was like, face. You were like,
Oh shit.
And then we made the drive back to Salt Lake City. I also spent a lot of time this summer hiking with my mom. I do really love being up in the mountains in Utah, and I wanted to soak it up as much as I could while I had the chance.
Yay! Save point.
Then it was June and time for Salt Lake's huge Pride events. The first one we attended was the city's Pride Fair. There were a lot of businesses and advertisements there, which wasn't ideal, and the heat, along with the fact that the only bathrooms were porta potties, made it difficult to get through. But being around so many accepting and like-minded people made it worth it in the end. And we got lots of free Pride merch and stickers. We attended the second day as well, but this time Ellie drove out to Salt Lake, so we got to go with family. We spent the night before with Ellie at our friend's house. The day started with a huge Pride parade. We were only there for an hour or so, but the parade continued throughout the day. We all walked together down to the fair and took pictures at all the Pride photo ops along the way. Once we made it to the fair, we wandered around together until we reached our limit of sun and heat. Then we cooled off at our friend's apartment and went home.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud?
Then we attended our first real protest, the No Kinks protest that took place in cities all across the U.S.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
We prepared ourselves by wearing appropriate makeup and writing all over our bodies before heading out. There was one protest in the morning that was more of a rally. There were speakers, and everyone wore or held signs of protest.
Our healthcare and our freedom. We're pushing back against a toxic ideology that seeks to exploit our differences, to sow fear, and to dismantle the fabric of our society.
Ain't no power like the power of the people. People don't stop.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I look scary.
You do look scary too.
Of a people who will not be slaves again when the beating of your heart.
Here we are at the end of democracy.
Yep.
Anything you want to say?
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck the Republicans.
Fuck the Republicans.
They're Nazi pieces of shit.
Yep.
Fuck the maggots. Alright, we're heading back from the rally, the first one today. Heading back a little bit early because it is quite hot. Painted, or this is marker, drew all over myself. And of course we got the pride colors on my face with face paint, which I'll have to probably wipe off and reapply later because it smears. And then we got Alice over here, her crazy pride makeup and her huge pink triangle starting to smear all over her neck, which looks kind of scary in a cool way.
Yeah.
We were scared going in, still scared because we have another one we're going to later, the march, afraid of National Guard being sent in. And at this rally they did say that the governor of the state of Utah sent the National Guard to the Capitol, but we haven't seen any of them here. We might see them
Later.
To
which, if they do, and if anything happens to us, fuck them. I'm proud to be who I am. She's proud to be who she is.
Yep.
We're not gonna let some pussy-ass white supremacists tell us what to do.
Nope. We're gonna go home and we're gonna freshen up, get some food, chill out for a little bit, rest our feet so that we have enough energy to go marching tonight.
Then that evening, there was a march. It started out in a park with speakers telling us what to do and not to do and hyping us up.
No racist police.
We got there early and spent our extra time adding more to our body art signs. And then we marched down the streets of downtown Salt Lake.
Kings are illegal. Trans rights are human rights. No more Nazis. No more Nazis. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear.
Chanting in unison while people watched from the sides of the streets and buildings. And news helicopters swarmed above us.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE. This is what democracy looks like. No kings, no crowns. Get that felon out of town.
But before the march could conclude, a tragedy broke it up.
They're saying that.
We didn't hear the shots because of where we were in the crowd and how loud the chanting was.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
The whole march just disbanded. We asked people what was going on. Someone shouted that someone was shooting. We're not sure if that's true or how they know. I didn't hear any shots, but that was further up ahead, so we're just trying to figure out what's going on before we do anything in particular. So the consensus is still that there's shots fired, or at the very least someone with a gun. The police seem to have contained the issue, seems to be contained, so everyone's marching again and we are with them. So here we go. Anything to say, love?
Fuck you, Nazis.
Yep.
Go south! Go south! Go south!
This way, this way. The active shooter is north, so we're all going south.
All we saw from our point of view, though, was just a bunch of people running towards us and screaming. But after we spoke with other people at the front, as well as reading the news afterwards, we found out that there had been a shooting caused by a combination of confusion, recklessness, and Utah's insane open carry gun laws. 2 people were shot and 1 was killed. After that, we continued to march for a bit, but people trickled out quickly, and we had to change our route due to the situation. But me and my group luckily made it home unharmed.
We made it back to our car, alive.
We're alive!
Turns out there was an active shooter. Once we got to a track station, we looked it up online and got some rumors, saw a picture supposedly of the shooter. But then when we were on the train, we were talking to the other protesters on the train, and a couple of them had been right at the front lines, heard the shooter. One person even saw who got shot, told us a bit more of their story. So we did it. We marched basically the whole thing.
22 blocks.
We would have
22
done the whole
blocks.
thing, except that
there was a shooter, and then they told us to disperse. Well, first we just had to clear the way and get out of the way, and then we had to go a different direction. So.
Yep. There was just a herd of people running back all of a sudden, and so we just started following them. And once
everyone cleared the street, moved to the sides,
then the police cars and the fire truck all came through.
And the people who were running, I finally stopped one guy. He was slowing down, and I said, "What's going on?" And they said there's a shooter.
Hi there.
Hi. I look so scary.
You do look scary. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Who's a good honey? Who's a good baby? Yes, you missed it.
We had the privilege this summer of attending the wedding of one of my best friends that I met in high school. We were invited to the bachelorette party where I got to meet her other friends, and then a picnic where we got to reconnect with our other best friend, and there we recreated a photo from our high school homecoming almost a decade later. We became good friends with some of the other guests, and we all went out together multiple times throughout the rest of the summer. Me and my other high school friend made sure to spend lots of time together over her stay. And I worked on a couple gifts for the couple as well. Then there was the wedding itself, and it was the most beautiful wedding I have ever attended. And we had the opportunity to help with some of the setup. The toasts, the vows, the first dances, all of it was so heartwarming. I avoided taking my camera out much for obvious reasons. Then we attended our second Pride Festival. This one had a lot less corporations and big brands, and instead had small businesses and queer-related resources.
Struggling with the bow.
We met up with some new friends there, and overall, this Pride Festival was much nicer. At this point in our summer, we had about a month left before our flight took off to our new lives. So I started going through all the things we'd brought from our home in North Dakota. My grief for these parts of my old life, combined with my dust allergies, made this a really slow and challenging process. I still had plenty to do between each sorting session though, because at the same time, we had another one of our friends, Sophie, come and stay with us for a week. We went to the Salt Flats, showed her our favorite malls, explored the city, and joined my cousins at a lavender festival.
Okay, go for it.
Double fisting the lavender.
No, she has to say it, love.
Oh, you told me to say it.
No, shut the bitch. Well, I guess that's gonna have to do.
Then on the last day before Sophie went home, Ellie came up to visit us again. She gave Sophie her first tattoo, and then we all went to the train station at 4 a.m. to say goodbye and send Sophie home. After that, Ellie helped us thrift some suitcases and run some last-minute errands.
How do we look? I think we look pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And we took her to Salt Lake City's oldest LGBTQ nightclub. But mostly we just stayed at home and spent quality time together. And then I did something I'd been thinking of doing all summer. I cut my hair.
We're looking at 45, I believe.
Dang, yep. Your hair could almost go on rides.
This long. Yeah, your hair could almost go on a ride. Do you want to stand up?
Oh, there we go.
you want to stop? Is that...
It's gonna be so pretty though. It's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah, literally could be my hair that you're just chopping from the stem, okay? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Done. I used to be able to brush all the way to the bottom and it still wouldn't be done. I had to grab it and then like go like this for the end. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
We cut off 15 inches in total, and I felt so much lighter and it was so freeing. Then in the same day, Ellie gave us more tattoos. Alice got a butterfly with lilies, I got a matching moon to my sun, and we both got the Norwegian word stjernestov, which translates to stardust. Ellie tattooed that word for us in each other's handwriting. And then we took her to a documentary night with this amazing community my friend invited us into. And then it was time to say goodbye to Ellie for the last time.
I do. Oh, thank you for everything. I love you too. Okay, I need to go where I want.
One of many heartbreaking goodbyes we would endure. There were plenty of other people we saw and things we experienced this summer that I either didn't have the time to film much of or couldn't fit into one video. So here are some moments from our last summer.
Why do I want to get to here?
To you, happy birthday to you. Yay!
Good night.
I'm just thinking about it.
What did you say, Mom? Are you having fun there? Alright, Titty.
You're welcome. I've been writing my solstice note notebook.
Do it. So we got the full fucking stripper heel. Yes, and these are the first heels she's trying on.
A little tight. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh. Like a
My God.
crazy.
Look at you.
Is this what it looks like from up here? Oh my god, this is so weird.
Go to the mirror, go to the mirror.
This is ridiculous.
I'm not even gonna lie, it looks good with her outfit.
It does.
Because of the belt, it kind of adds.
Exactly.
Hi guys, so we're walking over to the nearest water shop because our car has been broken down for so long that all the shops are closed down the block. We're trying to be women in STEM.
Exactly.
Yep.
You just gotta add character to the moment. Threaten your stuff.
For my beautiful mother, so she never forgets to make time to rest and dream. I love you forever, Mom.
I'll get there. I'll get it. So of course she's gonna cry. It's beautiful, Abbas.
I love it.
That's really beautiful. Like,
I just cried sunblock into my eye.
It feels like we've been seeing people and talking to people, and it feels like we've been doing fun things and like just one fun thing after the next, meeting another person after the next, and it feels like I'm dying. And the way that most people are looking at me, they don't see that. A lot of them act like I'm gonna see them again very soon, when in reality, that could have been the last moment that I could have seen them. And of course, you could say that about any moment of any day for anything. You could die at any point, legitimately, but like, I'm gonna be alive, but I'm not gonna be available to be seen.
It's just hard for people to accept that. We can't know when we're gonna see each other again. We don't know if it's gonna be in just like 6 months or a year or in 10 years. But since we don't know that it's gonna be that long, it's easier to assume that it isn't.
If I was really dying, which to some people I might as well be, I would want to appreciate every single microsecond and soak it in. That's what I've been doing with a lot of people, but that's how it feels.
Because everything just kind of disappears in my mind after we take off in the plane. So it's like it might as well be. Our lives are going to be so different there, which means we're going to end up being so different there.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Then it was time to start packing our suitcases and start saying the rest of our goodbyes. Me and my mom went on 2 hikes in our last week, so I could say goodbye to the mountains that I grew up with. My mom and I also flipped through all of my childhood scrapbooks together. And then it was our last day. We packed our 6 suitcases and 2 backpacks into my aunt and uncle's car, and then I said goodbye to my family dog of 13 years, Brownie.
Bonnie, hello, good morning. Where's my pie? Oh, the puppy's twice. He's so cute.
She's already very old at this point and showing signs of her age. So I knew when I was saying goodbye that day that it would be the last time.
Look at that sweet Bonnie. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, yes you are.
I knew that this whole summer, so I tried to soak up every moment that I spent with her, knowing that they would be my last memories of her.
Did you get a bath, sweetie? Oh! Sweet. Oh, thank you for kisses, sweetie. That's so nice. That's so nice kisses. Yes, it is. Look at that angel, huh? You're sweet.
We drove to a diner to have brunch with our closest family members, and then we made our way over to the airport. My aunt and both of our moms came into the airport with us to help us get our bags checked and to say our final goodbyes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Go have fun.
Oh, there you go.
Love you, babies.
You guys have fun. Have all the adventures.
Have lots of fun.
Do great in school. Yes.
Saying goodbye to everything and everyone I had ever known. Knowing I would be on the other side of the world, and knowing it would be unsafe to return for many years, if ever again, made saying these goodbyes and all the goodbyes before it unbearable. I had been subconsciously dreading these moments all summer, because as excited and ready as I was for our future across the Atlantic, I couldn't escape the agony of leaving my whole world and all of the people in it behind in a dangerous and crumbling country. I still don't know how I'll be able to cope with that thought. I just know that I'll miss all of the people and places that I've called home in this country, with a deep and aching longing for the rest of my life.